Welcome to our presentation.
My name is Shriman Krishnaraj.
I am Michael Henning.
I am Tarshed.
I am Neil Shah.
And I am Tinkle Kanani.
We will be informing you on our application, Truthly, which is an educational game teaching strategies to identify misinformation online, or in other words, identify the truth quickly, which is how we formed the name. Additionally, Truthly has no similar competitors due to misinformation only recently surging, with the closest equivalent being either trivia games or educational apps with an entirely different focus.
Let's look at these articles here. The Washington Post stated that the rise of AI fake news is creating a so-called misinformation superspreader, with a key takeaway being websites with false AI-generated articles have increased by 1,000% as of recent. Now, in the second article, according to a survey conducted by the BBC Global Minds, a shocking 4 out of 5 Australians said that they have fallen for fake news and/or AI content, with 70% of them agreeing that AI does amplify the spread of misinformation and news. Now, these two articles are some of many that prove that AI-caused misinformation is becoming a serious problem and will have a fatal impact, especially on the younger users of today who interact and learn with technology and the internet the most. We expect Truthly to be a fun and engaging practice for users to learn how to identify the truth and fight against this problem.
Once the final design idea had been selected, we looked at the intended user demographic in order to make decisive design choices to accommodate the intended audience. These design choices included selective color options to make it easy on the eye, making intuitive and easy to understand for our demographic, which includes people with limited technological literacy, creating a more enjoyable game for younger audiences. Here we have an example user, George. George is a 7 to 14-year-old kid who loves all things technology. In his free time when he isn't at school, he likes to play video games and chat with his friends online. Unfortunately, George is very gullible, and he is likely to believe anything that he is told or he reads. This makes him susceptible to misinformation. George wants to know if what he reads on the internet is fact or fiction, but doesn't want to be bored by research and study. This is where Truthly comes in, an educational trivia game for both young and old audiences, allowing users to identify the truth quickly.
Truthly's gameplay is comparable to similar applications like Trivia Crack, U vs AI, Duolingo, and Limetime. Additionally, Truthly introduces and educates the user on new concepts and has a slightly different gameplay to its competitors in its content and features. In contrast to most trivia games, our game focuses on learning beyond the particular topics or themes and how information of that topic can be identified as true or false. Our game also emphasizes competitive learning amongst the user and can draw in different groups of people with varying levels of academic interest. Truthly prioritizes learning the most, followed by question, variety or type, difficulty, app display, along with the user profile and competition. In our home screen, we have two mascots like positive and negative, and we also have our start button, one for setting, one for categories, and one for user profile. And if we can go to settings, so we can see a slider bar which is for difficulty, and we can see buttons like sound, notification, and vibration. And if we turn off notification and mute.
Back on the Start menu, this button takes you to your user profile. This screen has multiple customizable features including your avatar and username. Also shown is your overall progression and accuracy based off the questions you've been answering. Below this is your leaderboard, where your placement is against other users. Your placement is based off the progression and accuracy shown above. Below this is stats including how many days you've been playing for and the total number of questions answered.
In the categories screen, the user can select a variety of categories, as well as a shuffle all button. The user's stats are displayed, similar to the user profile. Additionally, the percentage for each category is shown, as well as what is the next lesson. Shuffle all will immediately select from any of the three categories, and it is to provide a more varied experience. In this question, we've got a sample text, in the style of a tweet, which the user then selects a variety of options from. Now, this one doesn't have a source, so it's going to have a skeptical source. It has fairly poor grammatical structure, and then we submit.
Now, if the answer you submit is correct, you are taken to this screen, which shows the progression for the topic of that question, a nice big green tick, and our positive mascot with some encouraging feedback. Let's go to the next question. Now, we've got a picture-based question here. To identify the mistakes in the image, right off the bat, we can see the head for that animal, the head for the other animal, clearly. And we can see a foot in the corner there. It seems to be an extra one, and another one back there. So now we've identified 4 out of the 4, and when we submit, we're taken back to the correct answer screen with the tick and the mascot. Moving on, this is our next question topic here. This is on history, so a different topic. This is more of a general trivia question, which gets thrown in a couple of times. We've got our options. Let's go ahead and just maybe click that one. And let's submit our answer, and we got this one wrong. So we're met with an X, and there's an extra button here, which is the information button, which kind of explains the right answer and where you went wrong, so that we have the right answer. And we have the negative mascot sort of explaining the correct answer, and there's all that. Cleveland, Chile, Liberia, yep, and let's back out of there. And then you just move on to the next question. And that would bring us to the end of our Truthly app demonstration video. So thank you very much.
The app was designed to be as user-friendly as possible, minimal and easy to use and understand, to reach the maximum of the intended audience. According to the reviews, we made some changes in the prototype of the design while proceeding from the low to high-fidelity prototype. The major changes made would be shown as the following. The app name was changed to Truthly from the previous Real vs. AI to be snappy and memorable. The home screen got a more personalized personal profile of user icon in the high fidelity prototype, which was not included in the low fidelity. Majority of the other design icons were kept as it is, like the start or continue icon, menu icon, and the settings icon. However, the category page of the design was already elaborated and hence was kept as it is. In contrast, the question type in the low fidelity prototype as shown included marking of the answer, which was shifted to multiple choice question type in the high fidelity prototype. Moreover, the result page was the last screen and was designed in a rewarding way when the user got a correct answer by a pop-up display. And nearly no changes were made while shifting to high fidelity prototype from the low fidelity prototype except the removal of the menu icon. And also, as per the demands of users, we have also added 2 different screens. The first is user profile, in which users can see their progression, and the second is an explanation screen where users can get some information about the question and its answer.
In summary, Truthly is an educational app designed to teach critical identification skills to its users. It has no near competitors, and the need for Truthly will grow. We've taken user feedback into account and modified the user interface and experience to reflect this. We've created an informative, engaging solution to this growing misinformation epidemic. Thank you all for listening.